action. Sock versus Labby. Only one can survive. Only one can still dream about the ticket to the wonderful city of Xi'an. So, what do we got? Sock at the bottom left-hand side, second best human in the world. In some matchups, even the best human in the world. Does that go for the human, for the undead matchup? I don't think so. And ooh, Labby with the Crypt Lord. That is relatively new, isn't it? That is relatively new, isn't it? He was more of a Lich player still for a long, long time. So I don't know. I'm curious. Following in the footsteps of Happy. For Sock, of course, there's no real reason to change anything. Is the sound alright? I hope the sound is alright. I know that Happy does it all the time. I'm asking if it's new for LabyRinth. Of course Happy plays Crypt Lord all the time. I'm asking specifically about LabyRinth playing a Crypt Lord. For real PJ, thank you for the 37 month. Even if you hate Gamba, I love you, Neo. Thank you. So, the classic start then. It is about expansions usually, but Sock is taking a different approach to harass immediately with level 2 gigantic last hit. Ooh, that was close. He got it! He got it! He got it! He got it! Water Elemental secures the kill. This is a disaster for Labby already. The biggest chunk of XP in an XP heavy matchup goes to the Archmage. 2.3. Oh my god. That's bad. That's real bad. And of course, Sock has played this exact matchup over and over and over again in every encounter with Happy. Forged in the fires of matches against the Emperor, and he's getting more beetles as well. Labby is supposed to deny. Sock on fire. And Riza owns with the next sub. Thank you, thank you. And creeping at the same time. This is humongous. And Sock is taken to tier 2 as well. Playing one base pressure. We've seen this from Fortitude multiple times. Usually... Oh, and sweet deny by Labby as well. These guys are playing on a high level for sure. A rifle mortar follow-up is usually what 40 would be playing. Is that the case for Sock as well? Or does he have a new spin on things? There is a chance for recovery if you drive the human back now. And that's the best way. Impale, surround. There's a big invul. Of course he found the big invul. Another disaster for LabyRinth. And the tech is at 1/3 already. The Acolyte was killed before as well. And so he can't just rebuild the Haunted Gold Mine. OMG. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good for LabyRinth at all. How do you salvage this? Archmage is level 3. This harass came out of nowhere. I don't think anybody predicted Sock to be this aggressive. Because usually, it's 2 base. And the human is going for an expansion, and the undead is going for an expansion. Then you have a little bit of wiggle room. Yo, can we not troll people who are asking genuine question? Flow TV is built into the War3 Champions client that is basically like HLTV and Dota TV, where you can watch the games happening in your Warcraft client. All you have to do is to go to w3champions.com, download the client, and then in the launcher, there's a little TV button. And there you can see all the matches. You can click on them and then watch them yourself with your own camera control. There is a lot of new players coming in thanks to the streams of Tyler One, Soda Pop, and etc. Please help them out if they have questions. Labby's staying in this though. Everybody knows it's not gonna be easy. But it's one base. If Labby buys enough time, get the expo up, build an army, that is still winnable. Clock is ticking. The push for Sock will be coming. And the Crypt Lord is still looking good. Careful. Oh! No invul this time! And that is the perfect way to stop a push in its tracks. Mountain King is here, gets a rifle, alright, but the middle camp goes to the undead. Didn't see the item, but I see that he sold it immediately and gets a heal scroll for it. He's not necessarily the fastest right now as his army is so small. Gets the bone chimes. Oh, sweet. Okay, that item was good then. And here comes the push. 7 minute 50. Militia with them. Rifles coming. Got kit towers as well. No consumable. One tower is up. Labby is transitioning into Fiends for a more defensive approach. You gotta hold on for dear life. And Labby is rather chill about it, isn't it? He wants level 2 Impale. Evacuating most of the acolytes. Is he just giving up the base? That means he's supply blocked. Gave up that base just like that. And more creeping. Interesting approach. Not fighting for that second base. I'm not even sure if that paid off, to be honest. A farm. Yeah, he needed that farm to continue unit production. It's not a mana farm. But high velocity. Why the farm? He was supply blocked. So to be able to continue production, he needed a farm there. And his workers there in that position weren't busy anyway. So towers are coming now. He's gonna siege the main. Labby's defensive play isn't bad. But the setup is imperfect. No tower. Goes for double slaughterhouse and waiting for the tier 3. Trying to break this with all the slaughterhouse units, destroyers, maybe even A-bombs. But how? There's great sustain. He's trying to snipe the priest to take that sustain away. 2 ghouls falling in quick succession. We got cheap summons with beetles. And beetles are really good versus rifles. So there's one falling. The ghouls are of course helping in that case. Heal scroll used already. Fiend is expensive. Gives him the level 2 more stats on the dwarf. But where is the punch in this attack? Oh, Labby's a bit sloppy with the Fiend micro. 2 falling to the Mountain King. Almost. Ah, close. And the clock's still ticking. DK is coming. Huge help to get the coil in here. Supply is of course looking bad, but it's soon to be tier 3. Can he hold just a little longer? Can he get level 5 somehow? DK is gonna be out. There's one Stormbolt soon. No! Statues DK. If that altar falls, that means no lich. And apparently, that's not a huge interest to get that lich. Reuniting armies now. Impale means no repair. Tower down. This tower push, this rifle tower push, has neither towers nor rifles. Labby, not with the perfect micro this game, but with excellent decision making, I'd say. Because what is there really? What's there for Sock? Oh, got him! And that's level 5. Is he going for Beetles? No, Impale 3. Brilliance Aura is doing Sock huge favors, of course, but on the other side, we got 3 statues, soon to be morphed into destroyers. New rifles come in. Some reinforcements of Sock. The tug of war continues. And mind you, no Lich, no Nova, no ranged hero for an orb. Cryptlord turns into an orb carry here. And an A-bomb for sustain. I don't see where Sock is getting the big kills now. Especially with Destroyer Dispel in the mix. Impale! All the hands up in the air. This is a phenomenal hold by Labby. Playing so patient. Giving up the expo, giving up the altar. Seemingly never stressed about anything. Gotta be careful with that DK though. That is of... Oh, the invul transfer last second. And he cleaned this up. He did indeed clean this up. DK? Okay, that's problematic now. And that keeps Sock in the game for a little bit longer. But A-Bomb, Disease Cloud, Destroyers, Dispel. This is all excellent, excellent tier 3 against this timing-dependent tier 2 push by Sock. And there's no solutions. There is no solutions. Or is there? Heroes are out for quite some time. It was a level 2 DK. But you just see the confidence of Labby pushing out finally for the first time in forever! Impale 3! This is so much damage! Archmage falls, and with that, Sock can bury his dreams of winning map 1. Without fuel for the Mountain King, there is no chance. Was there a necessity? Level 6, man. Was there any necessity to go for this rifle push? Double kill, here we go. Because he did so much damage to that expo, didn't he? The early game with the Ogre Magi steal, with the expo cancel. Yep. Labby drinking Sock's milkshake here. Sock felt he was so far ahead that this is working, but he could have just pulled back and expanded against it, I think. Because you cannot push into an unnet base. This worked before. This strat worked before. Not on a regular basis, but I see a lot of criticism towards this strategy. I mean, it did work. But I think Labby... Sock gave Labby an opportunity for this, obviously. LabyRinth also great decision making, as I said, not the perfect micro in that hold. Giving some fiends away, but I like that he moved out of fiends pretty immediately. But yeah, I think I agree. The chances of Sock winning with a later second base are a lot higher, especially with that XP lead that he had. But I'm not opposed to this. Like, there were also no mortars, no workshop, so I think Key is giving up that expansion immediately, no? There was no fight for it, really. No losses over that expo. He knew tier 3 is running. I can do it. My tier 3 is obviously stronger than your tier 2. And there we go. This means that it's now map choice for Sock. And he decides to go for Hammerfall. Labby with the surprise Crypt Lord. Again, doubling down on what I said before. Not a surprise that an undead plays Crypt Lord, but it is a surprise that Labby is going Crypt Lord now. And we'll see if he does it again or if he throws curveballs now. Yeah, Crypt Lord has kind of the weakness that it falls off in comparison to other heroes on tier 3. It's very good against ground. It's very bad against air. And Crippy it is. He back. Suck not changing much. Archmage it is. 3 farms. So, okay. Maybe that is a change then towards an expansion of his own. With less aggressive Archmage movement. That was pretty much as aggressive as it gets, no? Yeah. Gone is the one base. Obviously, as LabyRinth, you always gotta have it in the back of your head now. Ooh, this is part of Sock's play. He's doing these rifle pushes now as well. Gotta be ready for that, but it's relatively easy to identify. Question for Labby at the moment. When will he push me? How much time do I have? How many levels can I get? Can I creep in peace to get my level 2? And then how do I use my summons and defend his summons to get my expo up? Very likely, I guess, pretty much guaranteed that only the winner of this match will be going to Stars War. So here we go. Archmage aggression level 2 already. Found the pendant. That's another water elemental. General Walrus, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you for the content. Easy XP. Oh, denied. Still fighting though. Creep is only attacking the summons. The Crypt Lord bothers me a lot. Sock with good pressure on Labby's first hero. And the Footman is still chasing, man. These sword hits, they add up over time. Unlike in game 1, Labby does find the last hit. But what is it worth if your Crypt Lord is dead? Ooh, no power build. Sock is not power building. You only used one worker, right? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's such a waste of time right now. The ghoul is there. Something happened on the left-hand side. That there's only one peasant. Now he calls the boys. Oof. And that's a hold. Labby's expansion is at the moment further developed than the human expansion, while not having level 3 on the Archmage. Oh, that's not great. But we still have Footman here. Labby is taking a more aggressive stance now. Can he clean this up though? Needs to micro it. Oh yes he is. Was about to say needs to micro the Nerub tower. I'm a bit befuddled. How how strong Labby seems to be in this game. This is Sock's loses map. Still, Human is scaling really well into tier 3 and beyond. Beyond? To tier 4? What are you talking about? Into the ultra late game. Oh, Archmage caught. He got a staff, but is there enough time? I don't think so! This series is a disaster for Sock. What the hell? Oh my god, it's a dieback. This was expensive. At a moment where you want army and tech, and there's a gigantic ghoul gang coming your way with very little to defend. An arcane tower, nice to have against beetles, doesn't help that much against ghouls. Cryptlord has boots, can follow here a bit. But it looks like with another militia call, which cuts into lumber, this is a hold now. Labby has lumber problems. He just started the tech, and with ghouls, it's really easy to get a lot of lumber super fast. So I don't think that's an issue. Nice deny. And oh, survives. Whew. Nice bare knuckle box fight between the two. Constant brawling. So where does the game stand at the moment? Even supply. Sock holds the expo. Labby holds the expo. And with that, Labby's on the timer. Unlike last game, where he had either an echo or a tech advantage, that's not the case right now. Still everybody's game. One fight can go sideways. And then it's all down the drain. Nobody can cancel the other expansion anymore. Techs are finishing roughly at the same time. Labby is very rich though. And now the strength of Zeppelin and level 2 water elementals. Gargoyle is nice to have as anti-air. Sock is pulling back. Okay, Sock. Tier 3 running. Is it mass air? Or is it Knight's Gyros? Can't see a clear advantage. Like, this push didn't really do much. Was stopped immediately by Labby. And in a creeping game at the moment, of course Labby is faster. But you don't want to be caught here. No town portal. Could go for a Zeppelin himself without much anti-air. But nice evacuation. As always, Labby, his weakness is the late game with the big fights. But this is not even that stage. Footmen are still super strong in the absence of Nova and Destroyer. Fiend is getting caught pretty much immediately by that Stormbolt, and Labby gotta run. Having no TP here costs him dearly. Fiend number 1 down, Fiend number 2 down. That's 420 gold. On the other side, a couple of Footmen are dying, but you want to rotate out of them anyway. Now it gets a little excessive with 5 footies. Destroyers and lit up. Okay, now everything's a little easier with more movement speed on the undead side. Zeppelin for evacuation, trying to get as many fiends out as possible because air is coming. Gyros against Destros, Griffins against everything but Destros. So far, Labby is holding his ground in these fights. It seems like Labby is playing this tiny bit better than he regularly does. And Sock, I would say he's playing to his normal strength. But as we said, you don't want Sock to get into the ultra late game. Knights destroy fiends. Griffins destroy pretty much everything. Gyros in high number counter destroyers, and the heroes are superior too. Sock is investing a lot, but this is maybe too late. As the destroyer bust is coming, Ghoul's coming in, level 4 as well. No more mana burn from the tower. Tower static defense gone, and Sock is trying to bait some time. That shredder is so important as you need a lot of upgrades here. Sock just too slow. He waited super long to get all the upgrades in, and now he's standing there with upgrades, but with no army, with the Mountain King trapped as well. This Impale a tiny bit too late to prevent the staff, but if you can't get the Mountain King, just take the Paladin. And this is looking so one-sided, I can't believe my eyes. Needs a gigantic comeback now. Gyro focus looking fine. Gets more mana soon from water elementals. One Destro down. Massive Nova though. But Labby's front line is kind of evaporating. He's finding a new angle with the gyros as well. But I think the destroyers will win the air fight if the focus fire is done properly, which it isn't at the moment. Now it's salvaged. 2 easy kills right there, maybe even 3. And then the air belongs to Labby, and Sock knows and taps out. And just like that, Labby standing 2-0, requiring now a reverse sweep by Sock to stay in this tournament and going to Stars War. Labby playing very, very, very well. But Sock, you gotta step it up, bruh. There were clearly some mistakes here. Not power building the expo. What was that? Why? How? I guess there was a goal. There was something there. But usually you should be able to clean this up easily. And that one base didn't work either. Two base didn't work either. And judging from previous series, there's no series, right? Judging from previous series, if there would be like a long list of 2-0s, 3-0s in favor of Sock, I'd say, yo, everything's possible here. But all these matches were really, really close. Labby has a phenomenal shot, making it into the top 6. And with Happy and Lin already qualified for Stars War, that would mean he's going to Stars War 2? I think? Yeah, you need to make top 6 then, right? With Happy and Lin. Yo! LabyRinth is one map away from Stars War then. Another journey. Man is making miles. Dubai earlier this year. The beautiful city of Dortmund. And then Xi'an. I mean, all cities pale in comparison to Dortmund and Raraland, everybody knows, but nice journey whatsoever. Sock can still turn it around though. There was a little break in between the games. All you gotta do is fix his mistakes, and then we got a series. But it feels like he wasn't ready for the script board. Is Neo going to Xi'an? I would love to visit Xi'an again. Said this earlier. Probably the most beautiful city I've ever been to. But no. Now what? What's the new approach? It is concealed. Oh, I'm still on camera. It is concealed. A map where humans were suffering for years until they figured out how to creep and how to prevent harasses, and then it turned into one of the best human maps there is. It's gonna be an expansion once again. Archmage starts off nicely with the claw. And with instant harass again. With level 2. Is he playing one base again? It's very, very similar to the pressure that we've seen on game 1. Almost trapping the Crypt Lord here, alright. There's a lot of undead stuff on the ground, of course. This delays the creeping, delays the undead expo. For Sock, we're still kind of waiting. Oh no, he's getting caught again. Staff out. This time, it does work. And now he's expanding, right? Yes, okay. I like this approach a lot more than Northern Isles. He did some damage, he bought some time. And now this is exactly what we said after the Northern Isles game. You accomplished what you wanted to accomplish, pull back, expand, play the game from there. I don't know if I love these 4 footmen harassing. Makes this creep camp quite a bit more expensive than it needs to be. But if you get a steal up top, then of course it's definitely worth it. And just like that, we got level 3. Movement all over the map. Who cancels what? And who's faster with that? Trip Lord at home. Is there a water elemental at home at Sock's base? I'm not too sure. Arcane towers aren't finished yet. Oh, I would love to see the bottom right. This could be a gigantic win for either of the players, depending on the defense. But so far, this defense is not good enough. Expo cancelled. And it feels like, yeah, Sock is cleaning this up at the south. With 2 arcane towers. It should be enough. Okay, we got a game, we got a series. Sock a lot cleaner than the games before. Labby catching the Archmage, but not with the vanilla surround. A staff was possible. And there's some chip damage from ghouls left and right. But it doesn't lead to too many kills, so that region scroll that's coming into effect very, very soon is doing wonders. As we say in England, the water elemental. Not sure if that was necessary. He prevented his staff up top, so the okay, it was necessary. So the Archmage can't support the push at the moment. Certainly a delay. Can he break that base again? Then Sock's advantage would be very, very hard to catch up on. It's close. Though, another water element. He does it again, doesn't he? He does it again, doesn't he? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Second cancel. Sock is mining. Will be Tekken soon. This game looks like, I don't know, you sub another Sock in between map 2 and map 3. The timings work out. The saves are good. The defense is steady. And there's more pressure from that water elemental. Labby needs a big kill, but how are you supposed to get these kills when the Archmage has a staff, has an invul, has a Zeppelin? He can get out of pretty much every situation except this! Oh no! Disaster! What? Maybe, I don't know, like the Observer lag, but I don't think the rest lag. Sock! Why? Why? Galito, thank you for the sub. Chinese overlay is so bad it doesn't even consider cancelled resource and lost tab, lol. Oh. That was the last chance for a long time that Labby had to do damage. And he sees that opportunity. XP stolen as well. Jesus Christ. This one moment at the lab might ruin Sock's tournament. Crazy how competitive LabyRinth is here at WAL. Going hard in the paint. Sock, this is still not an unwinnable situation, but it took a lot of momentum off of him. Feels like we're going Knights Gyros. Okay, and Griffins again. More gyros. Did not expect the game to take this turn. Is he not playing tanks anymore? Against Cryptlord it's really hard. Because the beetles can always deal with them. You got a lot more scouting. And the normal damage, of course, is nice against tanks. So yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing tanks work against Cryptlord. Wow, double Rex, double Workshop, double Griffin Aviary. Sock knows that there's another timing push coming in from Labby. And this time I don't think he's gonna be that greedy. I hope he's not gonna be that greedy. He needs army. Push is coming already. Last game he went for Sundering Blades. I think that is a huge mistake. He just needs stuff right now. Even if it's just so that Labby has a bit more respect about the army and is not just pushing through like he did on map 2. And yeah, he's pumping on all cylinders. All cylinders. Little bit more time. Little bit of a bigger army. And Labby is not someone to hit every timing super crisp. I think this army is big enough to just stall. Or is it? Tally is out. No flak cannons. These destroyers are a problem. He has to go Divine Shield first on the Paladin because he was trapped, not fixing the rally point. Oh man, this Paladin is essentially useless now. More gyros. When can you find the time for flak cannons? Call to arms. This is the hold. Sox tournament live on the line. Is that enough gyros? Only single target gyros. Mountain King get a lot of nuke on an illusion. That's a bit of wasted damage. Focus fire on gyros. Not perfect. Splitting them now. One destroyer to the left goes down nonetheless. No dispel against the water elementals for quite some time. Second destroyer falling, and Labby sees this is not a fight I want to take. Another Destro down. This worked out so brilliantly for Sock. The right call. To not be greedy, to not wait for upgrades, but to pump, 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 pump. And now, transition by Labby into casters. But is that too late? Now Sock got the time. This cost a bit of economy, sure. But this also gave him important levels. Close to level 3 Mountain King, close to level 5 Archmage, and most importantly, the Paladin can finally heal. And again, it goes to show, Labby's late game fights aren't top tier. That fight could have been done a lot better with proper destroyer micro. Is he forgetting about flag cannons? No, I don't think he expects Sock to build a lot more gyros now. So he saves on flag cannon, would be my guess. His problem is gonna be knights. It's gonna be griffins. And then you need anti-magic, curse, and ideally possession. But we'll see. Sock finally arrived in this best of 5. And there's no doubt that usually he's the better player in late game fights. Way, way, way better. Flag cannons now? Alright. Does it really matter? Will it even finish? I'm not too sure about that. Lich goes down. This was the proper reaction. Finally. And now he's just toying with him. Damage output is through the roof. Sobi Mask on the Paladin for an absurd mana regen. And possession is not even started yet, so... Yeah, some anti-magic, some curse, okay. Can't take the knights away. And with damage output of Stormbolt, Holy Light, Griffin attacks, even the anti-magic shell isn't that great. Yeah, third base. Just to put the nail in the coffin. Also going breakers against the curse. The proper responses. Sock finds his rhythm now. He does. Labby still sees a way back. We've seen it before. Sometimes all it takes, one fight. Priest will be added too for dispel against the beetles, for dispel against the anti-magic shell. Could be used for inner fire, gyro bombs on top who are super useful against banshees, against statues. This is just a human avalanche. There's no way of stopping it. No way. The curse is annoying. Clap is helping too, but here's the whole end. There is no limit for this holy light. Labby's still trying hard. Man, we've seen it at the lab before. Sometimes a hero kill is possible out of nowhere if your opponent's attention is slipping for a second. He's actually cleaning a lot of this up. A lot of this. Like, Griffins were falling quickly. He's doing as best as he can. Do I think this is enough? Not really. But this was 3 Griffins and a Knight. Still, only 1 statue. Still no possession. Clap is getting stronger and stronger. Brilliance aura is insane. Archmage level 5. The hero levels alone can win these fights. And everything was hurt already. Oh, there was an item there for a second. Whoopsie. And they win the fights. Must be. Whew. Seeing this fight worries me a little, I gotta say, for the rest of the series. How is this so close? This isn't supposed to be this close. But with that third base on the high ground, Sok should be fine. Ooh, pushing into the undead base, really? No. Claiming a little bit of shop control, I guess. Nope, no invul. Doesn't have the resources for it. But this is a double whammy. Third base on the high ground, taking out the economy on the left-hand side. Doesn't want to fight no more. This was a huge fight by Labby, and he is preventing that middle expo. Hello, Mr. Shenkuizen. I hope you have a wonderful day. Nice to see you here. So now it's 2 base, 1 base. And Labby is more than... Sok is more than satisfied with that. How much more gold is... Oh, the main... Wait, is the main empty? It is! What a sick timing. So Labby has barely enough resources to rebuild the Haunted Gold Mine again. He has to make sure that Sok is not getting that middle base. Is mining out in 6 minutes. Well, we're going for a fight? Really? Oh, really? The gyros are so strong? Oh my god, the destroyers are getting destroyed for now. Fiends have to take them out of the sky! The lich just evaporates! The human nuke, man, when there's no anti-magic on a hero, or if you burn through the anti-magic. Good night, lich! There is the Cryptord ultimate, but what does it really do? Not that much. Keeps the Cryptord alive, but that's all it does. And now this is as one-sided as it gets. That was not the moment to fight at all. And Sok puts himself on the board. Finally! Whew. Tournament live. Still intact. And there is momentum. Sok is not playing without flaws at all. That Archmage loss at the lab almost cost him. But this seems to be the approach. It is different than Fortitude plays it, with heavier emphasis on level 2 Archmage Harass. He got 2 cancels off of that, then pulled back, got his level 3, his own expansion. Won the first fight. And just when the game was about to be decided, he kinda slipped there again. That would be an insane comeback now, judging from how well Labby was playing game 1 and game 2. That Hammerfall win for Labby might decide the series, actually. It is... Now the question, how good is Labby's mental game? Can he just brush this off? Can he just reset his mind? That's what he has to do right now. I need a refill on my coffee. It's a carrier with lifesteal, the Cryptlord Ultimate. Yeah. That's true, actually. But I think the damage is really not that great. Onyxel, thank you for the Prime. Maybe he can reset at Raraland 2025. Well, now, that would be something, right? Be right back. 1 minute! Our players aren't back either. Yeah, I think the strong aspect of the Cryptlord Ultimate is the lifesteal, not the damage. And then, what does it really do? I don't know. Echo Owls is gonna be the next game. Small chances for a Dreadlord since it's Labyrinth, but we also shouldn't be too surprised if it's just a Cryptlord again. Got coffee in the wrong hole. Ay. Who's better, KO 120? That's the good question. We'll see. They will be playing right after this one. When is KO playing? Once the series is over. Yodeling Disco Dwarf. How awesome is that nickname? Nice to see you, first time chatter. Yeah, the lineup today is insane. Like, this series is already providing great Warcraft. Then we get 120 versus KO. I'm really hyped for. And then we get Lin versus Fortitude. Like, it's crazy. This lineup is so good. And now, we got another match points for Labyrinth on his map. First time in this series where he's able to play on his map, as the neutral map was won by him. Sock's first map pick was won by him. And the second Sock map pick went to Sock finally. Regarding the Cryptlord, you're saying 2000 total damage and 1500 heal is not great. It's very dependent on how many units there are. And it's most, like, it's not focused damage. Of course, 2000 damage to one target is really, really good. But 2000 damage to 20 targets isn't really good. And you can't control it. So, yeah, I think the Cryptlord ultimate damage is not good at all. Just nibbling away. It is the Cryptlord again. Our hopes and dreams of having a Dreadlord be buried. Gotta fix the hair. Gotta fix the glasses. This is the classic Cryptlord map. Herzhaft geräuchert. Danke for the 7-month. On the other side, there was a little bit of a... Oh, this is steal by Labby. Let's go. Shadow Priest stolen. There was a chance for a Mountain King. But Also, Mountain King days are over. It feels like the meta is settling. But Neo, have you played Dota and have seen how much Death Prophet's ulti does? Death Prophet was one of my main heroes when I played. And that's different numbers, bro. Okay, we got heal on the Undead side thanks to Shadow Priest. We got Dispel on the Undead side thanks to Shadow Priest. That's a good start for Labby and puts a dent into the momentum of Sok, but Sok finds the Claws of Attack +8. And he gets the Shadow Priest himself for the Dispel against the Beetles. So both have what they want after taking away what the opponent wanted. And they thought they have an advantage now, but they don't. So, how much damage can this Archmage do? That's kind of the question now. This Archmage gotta carry hard. Oh, Telestaff close. Oh, he cancelled it. And that's the Shadow Priest. Oh my, no. Why was he staffing there? I don't really get it. But all right. Second try. Second try. Shadow Priest is a little bit of a ruse here to open up, the space for the Archmage. That was well done, but he's not... Oh, okay, you gotta take care of that Shadow Priest, of course, with the spell. There's probably 2 more, but not if you have to leave immediately. Staff's on cooldown. Labby doesn't get the surround done. This is a weird... Yeah, this feels a bit shaky on both sides. High pressure, of course, once again. Lots of money on the line. Plus... the ticket to Xi'an to Stars War at the beginning of September. That Shadow Priest is still there. Somewhere. He can't pressure the Haunted. That's bad. If you're a Sok fan, get some tissues. But of course, far from over. It's just a very imperfect setup for him. I don't think... I don't think, like, given the fact that he had level 3 and a claws +8, this is not enough Archmage damage, no? He's a fast. Thank you for the 44 month. Long time. Much love. He's obviously pinning Labby to the left, so there's no counter pressure. And both continue to steal each other's mercenaries. Double agents. Whoever pays more. Interesting game. Not a single cancel on any of the second bases. Why is Neo controlling the camera when there's outspot? I'm not doing anything here. I'm just talking. I got my hands somewhere else. So now the Crypt Lord with claws +8 as well. Is that enough? The problem is not the ultra late game at the moment. The problem for Sock is holding the push again. That destroyer tier 3 push. Tech is okay. Static defense, not that great. Lots of mercs. 3! Wow, 3 Shadow Priest! So there's two options. That's either great to get rid of the water elementals, or it kind of clogs your 50 food army, as they don't deal that much damage outside of water elementals. Even Muddy coming into the mix, but on the other side. And these Shadow Priests, they're a lot of XP. Just realized there's a base on the top. Yeah, we revamped Echo Isles. You can also move from the mercenary camp to the bottom right hand orange. Clock is ticking though. Sucks to take us there now. We've seen on Concealed that no flak cannon gyros can... gyros without flak cannon can stop this attack. I guess he's in a similar position, but he's also in a different position because he got more gold than before, but he also has a lot less lumber than before. Granted, he just invested into tech, 4 buildings, and MK, so that is a lot of lumber. Oh, jumping right on top of him! Archmage trouble, invuln. He's stuck there though, trying to step out. That cancels the invuln. Still gets out. Oh my god, that was so close. Dude, if he just throws one coil at this Archmage, he's so dead. Sokka's getting ready for a lot of supply. Is not at tier 3 yet. This time he cues flak cannon before he reaches tier 3. Oh wow. Look at Labby's production. He's going Banshees already. It's not the boss that we've seen before. He feels like Sokka's too ready. He's trying to get some echo damage done, but without Lich follow-up, I don't think it's enough as the mana is getting burned. An odd move. But Sok is getting more and more and more momentum. I think he weathered the storm. Mountain King cleaning house. Gyro's already signaling to Labby like, destroyers? This game? Not gonna happen. He even calls militia. He wants this fight now. Draining so many resources. Huge supply lead. Mountain King out of Storm Bolts, but I guess it's fine. Giving him level 5. Level 3 Impale is up. Lots of consumables and the Lich arrival with Orb. This could backfire a little bit for Sock. But he got the staff ready. And off we go. And now how do you stop this human army? Mountain King still needs levels, Paladin as well. Sock taking the safe route because he knows that the late game is his. I don't understand why the Undead does the exact same thing as last game. No, it's very different. That is... He didn't attack the human base in the early game. He didn't go for a destroyer push at the timing. He transitions a lot faster into Banshees. So this is a very, very different game compared to the last game. Labby waiting for anti-magic. Huge help. I think I gotta mention this. This Echo Owl's only one shop. Shop control is very important. And Mountain King is far away from 3. Same as the DK. Willing to brawl again? Maybe? DK losing his orientation a little bit. Gyro's mostly useless, but still fodder. Cannon fodder, I guess. But Labby, how are you supposed to win this fight? There's 2-3 easy kills. Statue, Fiends. There was a mercenary. There is a mercenary still. Sock is running out of units quickly as well. Paladin gets to level up. Man, that level 2 Stormbolt is missing left, right, and center in this fight. DK has good mana management on Labby's side. Holy Light, Fireball, Lich down. Only a level 1 hero, but you need that orb. You need the damage. And then Sock also with fast reinforcements. Yo, it's just feeling different compared to map 2. Sock took a long time to get online. But these simple mistakes that we've seen on Hammerfall and the simple mistakes that we've seen on Northern Isles, they're not just happening anymore. Lich back, of course, but this was all time where the Pally could level and the Lich could not. This isn't even Sock's final form. Like, it's just a handful of units. He's waiting for the reinforcements that he queued throughout the last fight. Once again, the addition of a Sanctum. To really close out this game, the North is... Oopsie! The North is supposed to be sucked. This time, there's a little change on LabyRinth's side. There is possession. And there is 4 knights, but whose side are they on? Levels going up. Level 2 Holy Light. And it's level 2 Clap to get rid of the anti-magic. I was saying before how I missed level 2 Stormbolt. Now Clap is a lot better against Fiends. Less hero focus. More AoE damage. 3 claws plus 8 in this game, by the way. Fantastic. So, we got Banshees, but we don't have Mortars. We have 2 staffs, not 3. There's a chance for Labby to close this out. There's a chance for Labby to win this. There's an ad break coming, by the way, in 3 minutes 30 that I can't stop anymore. If you want to avoid that, you can sub here on Twitch. Or give me your Prime. No ads then. Another claw. Ah, cool. Heal scroll. Vamp aura, super nice for knights. Always the question in these late game fights, 20 minutes in. Can Labby control his 80 food? Got double mana potion, a sick Lich, who is under-leveled though. Oh, this fight is gonna be everything. Either forcing game 5 or give LabyRinth a top 6 run at WAL. We could have 3 undeads in the top 6 of the biggest online tournament. Crazy. Here we go. This is it. Sick Impale hits a lot. Will we see possession? Are they coming in? I don't see the dog. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 1 staff, but he only has 2 staffs. A third one is coming in. 1 possession works. Militia here as well. Still neck and neck fight, but LabyRinth gets a big upgrade with that level 2 Nova. Anti-magic everywhere. Another possession is coming through. Got it. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of experience here left. Oh my god. The Impale Nova combo. Mass murder. Labby got the knights now. Just needs a couple of Banshees and then he's ready to go. No third base. Suck. How are you staying alive? Paladin, hurt, Stormbolt for hero focus, not an option really. Anti-magic is here. Labby is cracking the code as it seems. There's a little bit of a clap, but there were always heal scrolls against it. Still saving 1, there we go, everything back. And the feed micro by Labby is getting better. I've been criticizing that for years. And there I say it, 2 feeds are falling. Impale, Pally, staff out. New reinforcements coming in. We also got Abomination, spreading the disease cloud. Burst Breakers, level 6 on the Crippy. Ooh, Sock is fighting for dear life. His tournament life. The Water Torrent doing a lot, but are they doing enough? Sock is rich. 1,000 gold. Spend your gold, Sock! Yeah, if he ever thought about mortars. Rip. It's Breakers. Griffins now. Can't go knights. They're getting possessed. Don't want to go mortars. Impale Nova. And then what are the options? Like, I'd love to see a third staff, but maybe that's not even enough. What to do now? "22-minute mark. Main base is empty soon." Sock can't really lose this base. That's his only income. But on the other side, at the 12 o'clock, Labby is expanding. We get the Locust Swarm once again, but very, very few units to attack. That centers the damage a little bit. Knights fighting for Labby. Betraying the human race. But there's very few Banshees now, and the few Banshees he has, they don't have mana. Sustain on the Crypt Lord is crazy. But that's about it. Like, do you see any damage on the human army? Not too much. Level 4 Lich, really good. For Frost Armor. Big Nova, too. Impale looking good, but no follow-up. No mana, no more. Undead is running out of mana. More losses here. 3 easy kills. 4 maybe even. Oh, the supply is lying a little bit here, I think. Yep, and that was the big turnaround. Griffin falling, A-bomb falling. We're basically down to Hero Arena with a couple of knights, and Labby is forced to get out of this. Sock holds this, and at the same time, somehow canceled the North with the Beatles. Okay. This still goes on. This will... stream. Here we go. Ooh, we're running out of gold soon. 3 minutes of mining. Snock123, thank you for the sub. Keep up the good work. Will do. Sock lost the shop. Sock lost all the tower. The follow-up attack. Wow, did I just say that Sock cancelled the expansion with beetles? What an idiot I am. Obviously, there was something else. A spare knight or something. Or water elemental. Manske, thank you for the sub. Okay. Did LabyRinth recover too quickly for Sock? Because there's not much left. The few knights we got already at half. Fiends, though, getting blocked by his own Crypt Lord, trying to retreat. Reinforcements coming in, including Militia. Curse is so freaking good right now on everything. Love that. Statues not attacked. Mountain King needs that Holy Light. Oh, did he need that Holy Light? Taking pressure off of the Crypt Lord. There's an Invo Potion on the Dwarf and Archmage, close to level 6 as well, giving him Brilliance 3. The Mountain King claps are fantastic. Labby splits, maybe not good enough against it. I don't see any anti-magic anymore, only on the heroes. Paladin, little bit of trouble, but Divine Shield. Mountain King needs an Invo Potion and a Holy Light. Gets them both. And Sock, dwindling in supply. Can the heroes carry him? He's fighting outside of his base. Needs the reinforcement. Sock, where's the production? Produce! Produce! But there's very little gold to work with. And he's evacuating. That base is toast. How do you spend your last remaining 430 gold? One is an invul. Brilliance Aura 3 is freaking crazy. But is it enough? Mountain King 4.5, Paladin 4. On the other side, close to level 7, Crippy. Level 5 DK, full mana. Our carry Mountain King only did 10k damage. I don't know. Oh, the dodge. I don't know if it counts the damage that Clap does to anti-magic shield. What are the upgrades, by the way? 3-1 versus 3-2. That's relatively even. Can you snipe the Banshees and ideally the statue? This is, of course, a tournament live on the line. Nobody's mining anymore. Some snipes possible here. It's 2 Nerubian towers. No TP on Sock. No mass TP on Sock. And he's slowed. Thank you, Soul 8 Man, for the raid. What a brilliant game this is. Okay, he's going for the DK. He's going for the surround. Oh my god. Invo Potion there. 2 Impale. Clap. Everything. Anti-magic doesn't help enough. DK dead. Sock. No freaking way. Now, of course, not only are the coils gone, but also the unholy aura. Trades a knight for it. Lich close to 5. Long distance mining in the north. Pato called it in the chat. Click on the DK and pray. And then he said, lol, it actually worked. Oh boy, did this work. Undeads have, of course, the unique ability to sell their bases. Trying to get the DK back, that won't work, because Sock saw that play coming. Next fight. Clap again. Off we go. Oh, the Banshees are falling so quickly. Is Labby completely falling apart now? Kinda looks like it. Double level up though, 7 and 5, but without healing, without the aura, what can you do? Also, of course, the Coil Nova nuke is only half as good without the coil. He's going for it though. Impale is there. Holy Light, last second. There's a Nova in a second. If he eats something, maybe Mana Potion, Stormbolt, Focus Fire. That Mountain King is living on a prayer, I feel. But Holy Light, we all know it has no cooldown. DK is back from the tavern! He has no mana currently, but that will change in close proximity to these statues! Staff again, but that's the Paladin out of the fight. No Holy Light for a long time. But therefore, a level 5 MK. We're fighting for the last unit here. We're fighting for the last hero here. The DK again in a little bit of trouble. No! He was too ambitious! Without the Pally, staying in that fight, maybe the mistake of the late game. And Sock is about to be eliminated. Labby's nerves. He kept it together, despite the DK loss. He got so greedy. With the potion on the DK, he somehow still saw that hero kill. I didn't see it. Chat didn't see it. And he paid the price. The ultimate price. Here's Gnarly now. "80 seconds. Oh, how long 80 seconds can be. Mental's feeding some XP, of course, as well. He's trying to make sure that there's no expansion, but with this position that LabyRinth is in, you almost have to assume that there is a base, and that puts pressure on Sock, and he knows that he has to act. It's been quite some time since Labby has a great run in these WAL online tournaments. Stormbolt, Holy Light and Pray. Every statue, every banshee, every second on this haunted gold mine is getting LabyRinth closer and closer to the round of 6. Sock is almost out of gold. You can barely sell anything anymore. Maybe a ring. But we'll see. MK is back. Okay, thoughts and prayers, everybody. We got Militia and we bring everything in. It's the local swarm one more time. Mountain King is getting nuked. Holy Light again, but is that enough? We got a Sobi Mask, Heal Potion, Invo Potion. We're so ready for this fight. Aiming for the Archmage now in the middle of the pack. That's not where he wants to be. And he's out of there with the staff, benched for a long time. Without an Archmage, he can't hold. He drained the ultimate and a lot of mana. But this was more workers, more XP, and more time for the Haunted. In a couple of seconds, LabyRinth is mining again. And then it's all ogre. Sock has barely anything but his hero arena. With free mana replenishment, of course. There's no way to get this Pella up to 5, is there? Could someone okay, I was about to say he could go for building elimination, but that doesn't work either. Divine Shield, Holy Light, we go for the DK again, but this time Labby is ready for it. We got the big beetles soaking up so much damage. He surrounds the MK! No way! Archmage being nuked as well! Saved by the bell. Ultra last second, but these attacks, they don't work. It's just more corpses for more beetles. The breaker is falling as well. He can't return the curse anymore if there's more banshees. That's a knight falling too. OMG. 20 food. And now Labby can rebuild. He's mining again. He's fortifying. Gets the shop up. How is this losable? Sock needs a massive mistake by LabyRinth to stay in the tournament. Inch by inch. These beetles could provide a way to level 5. To break through this base, you almost need Blizzard, but you can of course not afford this. The stalemate break. This would be a draw without this third base at the top. Very sure about that. And Sock taps out! Out of WAL! No Stars War for him! And a cheeky smile on LabyRinth. 3-1.